So of course, I'm not going to use my fake Rhoynish/Dornish accent that I had in the teaser video for the entirety of the Let's Play. That simply would not be feasible, so I'm just gonna stick to my wonderfully German accent. Anyways, what are we gonna do today? We are going for a Rhoynish Restoration. That means I want to control all of these lands plus the ruins of Sarmel and Sarhoy by the end of the game, and hopefully that's going to be possible. Now, we might also try and take over a couple more provinces, but that's something we're going to discover or discuss along the way. For now, this is the goal that I have set. And yeah, I will not be playing as a member of House Martell, as some of you guys may have thought. Instead, we're going to be playing as a orphan of the Greenblood. Yes, we are of Rhoynish culture, and we are followers of the Mother Rhoyne religion, a glorious goddess, and well, the glorious river here that fed our people in the past. And now we have been orphaned, and we have to live at the Greenblood here. But we will retake our homes in due time. But for now, as I said in the teaser, we must stand with House Martell, because the first rule of this series will be to restore the Rhoynish Empire or the Rhoynish Kingdom. But the second rule is to, you know, honor our debt in a sense to House Martell. It's not really a debt, since Nymeria was the one who actually conquered Dorne for House Martell, but with House Martell together. So it's just, we're not going to act against House Martell, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. They have been nice rulers, they're good leads, good overlords, and I don't think we should, you know, try and usurp Dorne from them. We'll try and work our way up, but without acting against House Martell. In fact, we're even going to support them in their current war. I did start in the Conquest of Dorne scenario, so Aegon the Young Dragon, along with some of his bannermen, Lionel Tyrell, Coen Baratheon, and interestingly enough, Kermit Tully are trying to conquer Dorne. They're probably going to be able to do it, but we will give them a hard time. We'll give them a hard time, so that we can keep Dorne independent. We'll see though how things turn out. Now, just a couple things I want to mention here. I would like to show you the game rules, because, you know, that could be interesting for some people. I'm simply going to go through like this, so for those of you who are really interested, you can just pause and check out the game rules for yourselves. There's a couple of things that I would like to point out that I have changed. First of all, I changed the colonization time and cost to the shortest and cheapest, respectively, because there's so many things in this region here that we need to colonize that I don't want it to take too long. And also, we don't really have any means of making money like we did in the Crusader Kings series. So I felt like having it on cheap is good enough, because, as I said, many things that we need to colonize. And also, I've turned on direct action for assassinations and abdication and disinheritance, simply because I like to be able to do these kind of things. But yeah, that's that. I think we can almost get started. There's a couple more things I want to say, but for now, I think it's time to have a quick look at our character. This is obviously a custom created character, because at this time period there's no known orphan of the Greenblood who was special in any way, but I just felt, you know, having a somewhat martial commander or commander character would be useful in this war. And as you can see, House Martell, our glorious liege lord, is already asking us to become a commander, and will of course accept to show our loyalty to House Martell. In fact, one thing I actually want to do is just start the faction, a so-called Crown Loyalist faction. There we go, just to really show our intentions, and I think this would be nice. In fact, we actually have 15% well, power. That's actually pretty strong. I'm kind of surprised by that. Now, usually when you play here, usually you cannot play as the Lord of Plankytown, because a city is actually the top holding, so I had to change that around so that I could actually play. So now Bloodspill is our capital. Other than that, I created this character just, you know, make him a little bit stronger, a good fighter, and also an ambitious character, because we have quite a lot of things that we want to achieve. Now, we don't have a wife just yet, and I already had a look at who we could potentially marry, and the first one that pops up is Belager Otherys, the Black Pearl of Dark Den. Now, I've really been thinking about, should I pick her as a wife? It would be cool, obviously, because she's, you know, she's a special character. But then I thought, you know, as a pirate, she might be a slaver. And, you know, we obviously don't want to have slavers, because the Rhoynish culture is a traditionally anti-slaver culture. So I thought, maybe this doesn't work too well. But when I had a look at the wiki, it only said that Lady Belager was a trader, a pirate, a smuggler, all these kinds of things. It never mentioned slaver. So I think it's fine if we marry her. After all, she's a Braavosi, and you know, the Braavosi are just like the Rhoynar fled from Old Valyria and tried to hide in Braavos, whereas we hid in Dorne. So I think we kind of have a connection here. So I think I just want to go with her. She would accept, interestingly enough. This is a regular marriage, so that's good. I don't think we're actually going to be inheriting Dark Den. I think this will go to some other pirate, but either way, we're going to have a relatively powerful ally right off the start that could help us in our future in our future wars, because we are going to have to declare some wars of conquest, as there are smaller lords around here that control some of these provinces. Some of them, or most of them, are runes, as I said, but there are also a couple of other people around. Anyways, that is that. We have a wife now, or we should have very soon anyways. Let's go ahead and pick that ambition, just because, and we can also pick a focus, and I think we should probably go with the war focus right now, because we're going to be at war, and yeah, it just simply makes sense. Now I think for now we should probably go ahead and set up our council. Now I want to start with the Master at Arms, because here we're going to have a special custom character, Doran Ravenshield. He is a custom character created by one of my supporters over at Patreon. He's my CK2 advisor, and yeah, he created this character as a really great fighter. Which is going to help us out quite a bit, especially in this war, but also as time goes on. For now, I'm also going to make him a bodyguard right now. Let me see, there you go. I would like to make him captain of the guard, but I don't have the money for a household guard just yet. Basically, the story of this character, he is the son of a Dornish whore and a Volantine sort of minor noble. This guy, Benero Votar, he holds one castle here in Old Volantis, and yeah, Doran is the son of these two people, and he initially was raised in Dorne, but he was then his mother then made sure that he would be actually raised by his noble father. He refused initially, but eventually just had to accept him and acknowledge him as his kid. He is still known as a bastard. He was never legitimized. He was also harassed by his siblings, and he was eventually even sold to the Red Priests here in the Temple of the Red God, and that's why he is a former slave, because he was trained to become a fiery hand. That kind of explains his fighting abilities, but he did not want to become a fiery hand, and therefore he escaped. He became a sellsword, made his way all the way to Braavos, and he was fighting along the free cities, and eventually he was he heard that there was a Rhoynish lord who was very ambitious, in need of strong, good commanders who could help him fight, and so he decided, you know what, maybe it's time to come back home, because he was born in Dorne, and yeah, maybe it's time to fight for one of these lords here. So yeah, he joined our court, and he's now our Master at Arms and will be our Captain of the Guard as well. There's a little bit more to his character. I will leave a link to his full story in the comments section for those of you who are interested to check him out. Also, we have a second character, and we'll appoint this character to the Spy Master tab, simply because we can't really do much else just yet, even though she's actually a better steward, but yeah, I simply cannot appoint her there. This is the mistress, or the Lady Myria of Sphinx, and Now, her family is an old Rhoynish family. They are also descendants of the first Nymeria, and also they have decided to stick to their old ways and are still followers of the Mother Rhoyne. And now her family has been known as great builders, great architects, ever since they landed here in Dorne. And they at some point built a huge sort of castle, a huge monument that looked like a sphinx. And ever since, their family was known as the builders of the Sphinx, and they have been able to, help out in, building projects all across Dorne, and made a name for themselves so far that they could actually call themselves noble. And House Sphinx has one more, I guess, special treasures. When the dragon Meraxes died in Dorne, in the sands of Dorne, the members of House Sphinx, or one member of House Sphinx, was actually there, present, and took some bones and skin and other things from that dragon in order to sell it. And rumor has it that they actually cut out or carved out some sort of stone that they find looks very good, and they kept it as a treasure ever since. So we'll see what comes out of that. I should mention here that I do have dragon taming laws on hard, so not sure if we're really going to see a dragon, but perhaps we'll see. Other than that, Miria, you can see her traits here. She was described as the typical Dornishman's wife. She is a bit sassy, or can be sassy in a way, but she has a very weak physique, somewhat resembling the Lady Ella, the Princess Elia Martell, that obviously does not exist in this time period. Alright, so that is all I had to say about these characters yet. I think we're going to fill off the rest of our council here. Yeah, no, that's not you. Yeah, okay, you're the only one. Theoden and a priest, good. Maester we do not have. How about a treasurer? Treasurer would be good. Yeah, I would also, you know what I would like to have? A justicer. Yeah, I'll pick you. I'll pick you here, Trevor. And then we need a castellan as well. Well, maybe I can invite someone? Let me quickly see. Now, there's actually 2 more people I want to invite. They are not custom created characters. They're characters that I've just found. They're both formidable fighters, but they would accept an invitation to my court. So I thought, you know what? Why not? I can always use some formidable fighter bodyguards. We could just say that they are the friends of Doran Ravenshield, who fought along them in sellsword companies. Maybe that's the reason. They just came along with him, so we'll appoint them. But they're not really gonna make good stewards or castellans. So, can I pick someone else? Let me quickly check out this here. Invite. No, I think I've already done that. Okay. Well, in that case, what's more important? I think a castellan's probably more important, but he's a good treasurer. I'll pick him as a treasurer. There you go. And I want you to collect taxes. That's fine. We'll have you not do anything because I want you in the fights, and I want you, Master Trevor. I actually want you to go ahead and fabricate a claim on Dagger Lake, because this is going to be our first target, since these are Volantine pirates and we want them gone. We want them gone from Dagger Lake, because the other people, they are Rhoynish for most of the time. In fact, you are actually being attacked already. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be our first target. Other than that, I would like you to obviously scheme here, and yeah, I said you are not going to do anything just yet. Now, what is our religion here? This is already Rhoynish, so I think performing charity would probably be useful. For the other orphans, we should perform some charity. Alright, good. Anything else that I have missed? Maybe, but I'm actually not too sure. Anything else I'm gonna go for? Recruit a court physician, that would be a maester. Yes, let's do that. And yeah, we still have a designated regent. Okay, good. So we'll go forward just a little bit, and I will actually go ahead and raise my own armies, because we're in this war together with the Dornish, and I want to help them out. So Doran Ravenshield is leading our glorious troops. I'm actually leading troops with him, which is fine, but I'm probably gonna get replaced as I am a commander for Dorne here. But yeah, so we'll attach our forces, because I cannot really do anything independently. So we'll just walk with the Dornish forces here. I think that's fine. Alright, let's go forward a little bit faster. We'll wait for our wife to accept our marriage proposal. I hope that this actually works. Okay, we also have some people accepting our invitations. Okay, so I'll make you a bodyguard right now, and I think I'll make you the... I'll give you another honorary title. I'll make you my master of the hunt, and then I will make the Brusco. He's a bit of a craven, so I'll make him the master of horse. But that's fine too. That's still a good title. And I'll also make you a bodyguard. Perfect. Now I think I should probably make the Mistress Miria a High Almoner, just because. And then we'll give Doran. Do you need another honorary title? I think you're fine. You could be cupbearer. I think this is fine. Yeah, you're going to be my captain of the household guard. So, what's this? A merchant recently arrived in Planky Town. Your guards report that under the guise of providing free medical examinations, this Piat Pri, had used the opportunity to preach the cult of stereo wisdom. The guards locked him up for his own good, but perhaps he could work as your physician. A world of stereo wisdom, believed to have been found long ago during the Golden Empire. Well, no, you know what? I don't want this guy. I honestly don't want this guy. Lock this guy up. Now, one thing that obviously I should say, we have two big rules here. First of all is trying to restore the Rhoynish kingdom. Second, to not betray House Martell. But the third rule is kind of my regular rule, to play roleplay. So basically most of our decisions are going to be made based on the traits of our character, except if they would interfere with our wider goal, right? Because we kind of have an agenda here, and I don't want people to really destroy it necessarily. But there's going to be different ways of achieving our goals here. Anyways, that is fine. And okay, so the Belliger has accepted. We are now a married man. Perfect. And she has already started to go for the seduction focus. Great. That's great. We definitely need some kids quick. And you know what? We could actually ask for some money. I will do that. That'd be really nice. Oh wow, 50 gold. She actually paid that money herself. Yeah, she's now in debt. Great. But we'll accept it regardless, because now we can actually go ahead and establish a household guard. That's something I've always wanted to do. And we can give Doran his new position as captain of the guards. There we go. Now, with that done, I would like to do one more thing. That is command our guard to improve levies and drill our soldiers, since we will need that in the upcoming war, in the current war, in fact. Alright, now, as a new ambition, I think it would be best to just go for a son. We need to have heirs. That's the thing that actually caused me to lose my Crusader Kings series, that I did not have enough kids. And that's actually bad. That should not be the cause for the end of the series. Oh, and Lyrian Lannister died. Okay, so now Jason has taken over, but luckily he did not decide to join in. Oh, and look at that. There is the army of Lord Sarmion arriving here in Sunspear. Shouldn't we do something about that? Well, we're gonna be yeah, we're just gonna be walking around with the other Dornish forces, because, as I said, on our own we cannot really do much. I hope we're not going to be sent in to the front lines. It looks like we are, kind of. That's obviously not too good. And there's more people coming. Shouldn't we destroy them before they become too many? Now, there are no dragons left, so at least they don't have super weapons. But still, if they get more people landing here, that's not going to be good. And we even see Stark forces here. Oh no. So the Lannisters did join, so did the Starks. And we even have Kyle, Lord of Runestone. Oh no, that's not good. And we actually have a headache. It's not going well. And we don't even have a maester. No one who's going to help us out. That's terrible. That's really terrible. Okay, I hope that we're not going to die. We are strong after all, so I don't think we should die. But yeah, maybe. Maybe we're being unlucky here and we die in the first episode. That would be terrible. That would be just incredibly terrible. Now, we can set up a new designated regent. I would like to go for my wife, actually, but that does not seem to be possible. Well, I think I'm going to leave it open for now. We still have fever. Ugh, that's not good. Let's go for a commander then, please. Yes, Treble, you will be a commander. And I think I'll pick not the Craven guy, because he does have more martial, but Craven is never good. Alright, Peasant Revolt has risen up. Oh, and 7,000 men are here now. We are going to engage the peasants in God's grace. Actually, no, they ran away. Good, how many men do we have here? Oh, Prince Rowdy. Let me quickly check this out. So, we have Army of Dorne Ravenshield, 1,000, almost 600 men. And, okay, so we're going to probably engage this host here. Some northern troops, some troops from the Reach, and the Iron Throne. I hope they will not get any reinforcements. But yeah, that would be nice. So we're going to make our way to Planky Town, and then we'll crush these guys in Sunspear. This is going to be probably the only victory we have. But yeah. And, oh, we have gonorrhea. Oh, come on. Really? Ah, that's not good. Gonorrhea. Well, that was quick. That was really quick. Well, I hope that we're going to be able to pull through. For now, though, we need to engage these guys. And look at this. Starmian the Stormbreaker. Sarmian the Stormbreaker. Sarmian Baratheon. Okay, he's a pretty decent guy. And we have Guns of Stockworth. And we have Lord Alan Oakenfist of House Valerian. Our troops are led by our captain of the House of Guard, Doran Ravenshield, right here in the front of the Dornish forces. Yeah, he's by far the best commander on this battlefield. He's on par with Sarmian Stormbreaker. And we have, what's this? From Sunspear, with captain of the House of Guard, Doran and Lord Giles met as enemies in a duel. They fought each other fiercely, but Doran prevailed and captured Giles Bywater. Wow, that is an excellent start right here. Very nice. So he should be... Is he our prisoner? Yes, he is our prisoner. We could ransom him for some really good gold. That would be... That's going to help us out. That's going to kickstart our project. Our... Our... restoration project. There we go. I was not sure what I was going for there. Anyway, you currently have some high-value prisoners under your control in Planky Town. These people are enemies of Dorne, and so I hereby command that you transfer them to my custody. Alright, of course, as you command. As you command. That's very unfortunate. That would have really been good for our economy, but we'll, of course, oblige our rulers here. Our liege, Prince House Martell. Of course. Well, he only wants to win his war. To be fair, the majority of the forces that we're fighting were Dornish forces. Now, I hope that we're not... Okay, we're actually fighting the peasants now, it seems. There's some more northerners. Yeah, so this seems like... what's this? Ucha Omari has exposed an affair between my wife and Pirate Lord Kusama. No! No! My wife and the Pirate Lord. Well... That was to be expected. It was to be expected. Marrying this kind of woman, it was to be expected that that this would happen. Yeah. Well, she is, after all, the mother of the first famous courtesan, the Black Pearl of Bravos. So, yeah. She cheated with her own lover. Wait, what? She doesn't have a lover. So I don't know what's going on exactly, but yeah, it's fine. When you know what, we in Dorne, we don't see it like that. You know, cheating is not really a big deal, and also having bastards is not really a problem. We are, yeah. I don't even know how to say this, but we see this differently. I think that's all I'm gonna. I think that's all I'm gonna say here. We don't really have a big problem with this. Okay, so she was pregnant, but it was Kusomo. Oh yes. Now what I could do is actually duel that guy. I could duel this guy, I think, but we are currently. I am a commander. Yes, and I think he might be sick. I'm not too sure. Okay, we have a new Lord Commander at the wall. Orland, nothing. Okay, good for him. Good for him that he does not have a last name. So another battle that we engage in, but this one's not going too well. No, not even Doran can do much here. He is gonna probably get destroyed anyways. Okay, so I've come to realize that a clever tactics on the battlefield is only part of the story. Other disciplines of equal importance. Now, I think the first thing I always want to go with is Organizer. It's just so good. Your armies are faster. But then again, they're all... Oh my god, they're all good. Siege Leader, Organizer, and Inspiring Leader. You know what? I think we're actually going to need this, because this is going to help us fight better. So I think we're going to go for this. Yes. Okay, our armies are getting smashed by the Tully forces. And, oh, no, look at that. Kay Yornwood has died. He was slain by Lord Lucas II of Harrenhal. And I think he also may have killed Prince Marance Martell. Yes, he was slain by a filthy Loston. Oh my god. Well, there she is. All hail her grace, Mariah of House Martell, the first of her name, Princess of Dorne and the Rhoynar, Lord or Lady of Salt, Sea and Mountain, Lady of Sunspear, and Protector of the Realm. Of course, will hail her name, but that was a major defeat. Our Lord died. Oh well. Well, I think on this note, I'm gonna end this first episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any questions, suggestions, or whatever, please let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to check out the full stories of my custom created characters. I'll leave a link to that in the comment section. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.